I went through so many emotions in this video. This was early Sunday morning. I went for a walk. I was feeling emotional. I had a lot of emotions that I was going through, that I was processing. For many, this healing journey, it's been difficult. I've had suicidal thoughts. I've had thoughts of self-harm. And unfortunately for me, at one point I did self-harm. I cut myself. And from that point on, I had to really dig deep within myself and find out what it is that I needed. And the video was much longer, but at a few points in this video, I was speaking on being convicted and feeling like in that moment I had been convicted of my sins, but sometimes you don't know. Sometimes you have to wait for other things to happen to really know, but it was just this overwhelming feeling in my gut, and I prayed and I prayed and I cried. So I left the house 3 a.m., took a walk. After this video, I called a friend. I was just really overwhelmed, and she kind of talked me down. She talked me through it. Thank God for her. Leah, I love you so much. But this is just showing the realities of healing, of recognizing, of faith, of Christ, of conviction. It was so many emotions that I went through, so many different emotions. And I say that because, a lot of us are unhealed versions of ourselves. A lot of us, we walk around, we're mean to other people. We have opinions about others. We're so quick to judge. We're so quick to be like, that's not me. We're hypocrites. We go back and forth with ourselves, with our own minds. We treat our partners bad. We treat people around us bad. So this is just me showing, the mix of emotions that come with not dealing with certain things, the emotions, the overwhelming emotions that come with being a certain way for so long and not addressing those concerns because of fear, because of change, because you want to be in control. And I'm just here to tell you that it's not perfect, but it's worth it. I found a different sense of light after this. I prayed more, and I asked God to reveal things to me, to love me through it, to give me that safe space